Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing good today. Today I am going to show you how to make this beautiful trendy kaftan. The catch about this kaftan is that it has no side seam. It only has a seam at the center and at the shoulder. So for this type of kaftan, you can use two fabrics. If you use two different colors of fabric, you're going to have a seam at the center front and at the center back. But if you use just one fabric, one color of fabric, you're going to have just the seam at the center front. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, like and share, comment and ask your questions. Come with me and let's do this together. This fabric is 2 meters and I have folded it, but I am going to use this paper to demonstrate what I have here and some of the things I'll be doing. That is because you need a large space area to cut this style. This is what I have on the table. I have 2 meters of fabric by 60 inches. The first thing you should do is to fold your fabric like this into two. So now you have 1 meter on each side. After doing that, come to this edge and measure 1 inch inward. So looking at this, I have 1 inch here. You can see this line, it is from the top to the bottom. And then you put this fold on the line. This fold is on the line, exactly what I demonstrated. This is going to be the center front and this is going to be the center back. Now to start, first you draw a baseline. So all measurements will start from this baseline. For the neck width, use 3.5 inches or 4 inches depending on what you want. I use 3.5 inches. And for the neck depth, use 1.5 inches. Now connect here to here. For the neckline of the front, just open this up. I've already drawn the baseline here as well. You measure 3.5 inches, same thing as we used for the back. And then for the neck depth, you use your desired neck depth, 7.5 inches. I'll connect this to this. This is the neckline for the front and this is the neckline for the back. Now let's cut it out. I'm cutting the one for the back first, so I'll lift this up. Because I'll be using a bias tape to turn it, I'll leave 0.25 inch allowance. Notch the center back. It will come in handy. Also, this folded part. Now from here, measure the length of the kaftan. I don't want to use the whole of the length, which is 60 inches. I want 55 inches. Now I'll measure 55 inches. And then cut it out. So guys, this is what I have here. I've cut the neckline and I reduced the length on the fabric. Now you open it up like this. This line, this crease, divides the front from the back. Now on this line, measure about 15 inches upward. Make a mark. Measure about 2 inches outward. And then you connect this to this. Blend it in. That is what I'm going to do here. And then you cut it. So this is what I'll have. Now I'm going to cut the bottom on the fabric. Then we will concentrate on the shoulder. After cutting, this is what you have on the table. To cut the shoulder, open it up like this. Everything should be flat. You can do it on the floor. Then this 1 inch fold, put it on this line, which is the center back. And then the other one as well, put it on the fold of the center back, just like this. Now for the shoulder, come to the top part, measure 2 inches down on this fold, measure 2 inches down here. Draw a slant line from the neck width up to the 2 inches. Also on the second side, measure 2 inches down. Draw a slant line from the neck width up to the 2-inch mark. This is the shoulder. Now for the sleeve, you measure 8 inches from here towards the neckline. From here to here, 8 inches. From here to here, 8 inches. So this is going to be my sleeve opening. This is going to be my sleeve opening. Now we can cut it out. So when you're cutting, you cut 0.25 inch or 0.5 inch, depending on what you left while you were cutting the neckline. After cutting this part, we are done cutting. Now to the sewing part. The first thing you should do is to sew the shoulder. From this neck width up to this 8-inch mark, you sew it. Same thing on this side. After sewing it, this place will be open, this place will be open. Just leave it. Use a bias tape or a facing. I'm going to use the bias tape for the neckline. So you start from the front to the back and then back to the front. Then you can hem the bottom part just the normal way. Fold it 2 times, and if you have a serger, you serge it and then you fold it once and sew. Then you sew this place down. Sew it down. Okay? And then that will be all. The first sewing we are going to make is to sew from the neck width up to this place. You leave the sleeve opening. After that, you use a bias tape to turn the neckline. After that, you hem the bottom all round. So I have sewn it, guys. I left this space for the sleeve opening, that is 8 inches, and then I used the bias tape for the neck. I did the same thing at the other side. And then I hemmed the bottom. Now the last thing I'm going to do is to bring the center front together like this. And then I am going to sew on this 1 inch seam allowance straight down. After that, I'll overlock it, or you use a zigzag stitch, whichever one. And then that is all. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. Please comment, like and share, and also please subscribe if you have not. Till we see again next time, please take care of yourself.